One of the most distinct parts of nannying has been the prefrontal cortex. Trying to figure out the prefrontal cortex, studying birds and sounds. The University of Washington studies crows. The Huskies study crows. A husky going with the crow and running around with the crow in silence. The more interesting part, aside from the assaults and the duality in silence, has been a crow, a sound. In Shoreline, Washington State, there's a woman who walks around with food, a feminist. Walks around with food, birds everywhere, chirp, 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 just crows, just holding the food, just wonky donkeying and carrying what they hunt. And completely confusing as a research example what the purpose was and the choice and the decision had to do with the food and the ha 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 in silence. Click, click, click. Tap, tap, tap. A bird, a crow learns a sound. Socially, a crow in a tree with a mother and a baby talking with the family, different than the sound the bird had to learn to get the reward for the stimulation of the psychiatry that they got from the psychology of all the language and the mathematics they do in their department of duality and silence at the University of Washington. A sound the bird learns. A sound the bird uses to hunt food and make sure there's not somebody who wants to do some ritual anarchist Antifa Black Lives Matter duality and silence project of an example of an experiment of killing them all. Who hunt the crows and kill the ducks in Idaho in silence. To have a grand account of their brilliance and genius and intelligence on earth in silence. Their power and their control with their words and their fists and their big hormones they buy at the grocery store outlet next to the gas station, Rhino ape pill machine in silence. To hurt a bird. So someone can see a bird, a crow on the ground, flat. All because they didn't understand the animal. And they wanted the culture, idea and icon of Jung and Freud, and all of the Karl Marx and Frantz Fanon they could fit into their neuron they use with one synapse to connect to their gun finger they use in duality, in silence.